When you normally think about a player being a breath of fresh air, sometimes you probably think, how bad was the player before this player to be considered a breath of fresh air? To me, this was not a hard decision at all. As a Liverpool fan, I watched a lot of Darwin Núñez matches, only to be disappointed in the end. Because back when we bought him for 85 million euros, big things were expected of him, like every other big signing. But unfortunately, it was never meant to be with him. I believe that's why you could understand my hesitancy when we bought Hugo Ekitike. PTSD was very much real, but he's arguably been our best player so far this season, with 6 goals and 1 assist in 15 games in all competitions at club level. But of course, when we're comparing some players, it's not all about the stats. Sometimes the eye test has to be involved. And what I saw from Núñez and what I'm now seeing from Ekitike is like night and day. You can see Ekitike has more technical ability than Darwin Núñez, who was more of a out and out number 9. Feed me long balls over the top and I'll score them. He didn't really score them, but you get what I mean. But with Ekitike, there's more to his game. He's more technical, he can help out in build up more than Darwin Núñez could. Some would say the reason we loved Darwin Núñez was because of his resilience to keep getting into those shooting positions and keep shooting even if he kept missing. The speed, the pressing, the relentlessness. He was the personification of chaos. And sometimes that made unforgettable moments. For example, those 2 goals against Newcastle. He'd only been on the pitch for a few minutes and scored that first goal and then ended up getting that second goal. Another difference that I can see between the two players is the difference in confidence. You can see when Darwin Núñez was confident, there was nothing that could stop him. But that confidence was a brittle type of confidence. And when his confidence was broken, that was very evident. Now we all know that Klopp was a big supporter of Darwin Núñez, wanting him to kick on, supporting him after every big miss and clapping him on from the touchline. So you might have seen it under Klopp a bit, but you definitely saw it under Slot, because it can be seen that Arne Slot is way more ruthless than Jurgen Klopp ever was. It's like you need to have confidence in yourself as a prerequisite to be a good Slot player. And that's why in his last season, 24-25, he got 7 goals and 7 assists from 47 games, having started most of those games on the bench. But Ekitike, he's more level-headed. He has more of a baseline confidence. He doesn't have a very high confidence, a high confidence that can crash down into a low confidence. I feel he has a consistent baseline. What I mean by that is Darwin Núñez, he could score a hat-trick in one game and go 16 games without scoring. And I'm saying Ekitike could score a brace, go like maybe 1-2 games without scoring, score another goal. He could score on a more consistent basis. What I would like to touch on is the composure, because you can see in his finishing this season that Hugo Ekitike has boatloads of composure. Or it could just be average composure. After watching Darwin Núñez for so long, I don't know what's normal anymore. It only took 4 minutes of Hugo Ekitike's debut for him to score with such a nice shot. Imagine Darwin Núñez taking that shot. Alright, I've gotten past this player. Now it's time to slot it in. Slot. I look up to see if that ball will ever come down and hit me. I live in constant fear. And on that very funny note, I will end the video. Please consider liking and subscribing so I do more of these. And yeah, the quality will get better every upload, I hope. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.